Hi, I'm back. All right, so last night I was reading some old messages from somebody I used to know, and all of a sudden I heard, I'm never gonna let you go. I'm gonna hold you in my arms forever. I said, oh, Spirit. I grabbed my cards, said, who the fuck is this? Who the hell has me thinking this song? And I shuffled, and out popped the Chariot and the Lover's card. Cancer, Gemini energy, coming in fast. So then the Page of Swords came out. Then the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the King of Wands, and the High Priestess to confirm. Okay? It was like Spirit was saying, bitch, you already know. Why are you asking me? Look at all that ego all up on the board like that. Who the fuck you think it is? So all I have to say to that is, look, baby Satan, I know you miss me, how it used to be, but the answer is still no. You've done too much damage. It will never be like that again. Leave me and my family alone, period. Okay? So this morning, I'm watching one of the Karmic readers who I like to watch to get a little entertainment from, right? And my ex works with this one. She's from Philadelphia, and he knows her and all that. So she was all like, I know his mask fell off, but can you just give it another try? I know he's on demon time, but can y'all just have a little fun? Y'all just need to sit down and talk about this. And then I watched a real reader, okay? And she said, if you know his mask slipped off and you see him for what he is, don't let that person back in. No matter what. And that, my friends, is the difference between a karmic copycat wannabe and the 144,000. Spiritual Warfare 101. Some people with demonic attachments are so mentally strong that they can project what they want you to feel and think and hide what they are really thinking and feeling about you. Was he thinking that song in that moment and projecting those lyrics to me? No, he was not. But his feelings and emotions came through from the ethers as that song to me, because that's what Spirit knew that would make me understand what was going on. I'm sure he does feel that way in the moment. He probably really does. I was a great person. I was good to him. Why wouldn't he feel that way, right? But let's face it, a narc is a narc. And they'll eventually go right back to devastating, devaluing, and discarding you, because that's all they know how to do. They know no better than that. Okay, another download I got the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 in succession. And maybe a message for someone out there. It means things are going in order, right on track. You have nothing to worry about. God's plan, right? Okay. The same thing that will make them laugh is going to make them cry. So whatever they were doing to make fun of you, when they realize that it was nothing to fuck around with, that's what's going to make them cry. So the same thing that made them laugh at you is going to make them cry later, okay? No one can cancel what God called to be. No one. Even though most with the ego, the narcissists with that ego, they believe they're God, they're stronger than God, they're better than God, they can do whatever they want without any repercussion. We all know that ain't true. They don't know it yet. Okay? Your third eye is wide open. But after studying frequency, one of the frequencies that helps you continue to keep your pineal gland open so that you can see and feel the fifth dimension and all the things in the sixth dimension is 852 hertz. It's a pineal activation, okay? And don't listen if you're not ready. If you don't want to know the things that other people don't know, and you don't want to get those messages and you're not ready, don't do it. I'm warning you. I took the hard road. I was the guinea pig for a lot of people out there, and it was not easy. My whole life was devastated. And Moldavite. I have my Moldavite ring on right here. This stone is created when a meteor hits the earth. Okay, that's what creates Moldavite. And when you wear it, it will tear down everything around you until your life is in perfect order. So whatever's not meant to be there is not going to remain when you put that ring on and listen to that 852 hertz. Another good one to listen to is 963 hertz, which is the God frequency. They consider it the God frequency. That's what they call it. Of course, we all know we are not God. We will never be God. It's just a name. Don't take it serious. But that's what they call it, and that's what you can look it up under. And the Moldavite mixed with the frequency turns your life completely upside down. So, but you will get everything that God desires for you, because he will forcefully remove, when you're in that frequency, he will remove everything that is not meant to be in your life. And sometimes as humans, that could be extremely painful. And you could lose some things that you truly love and you really thought were meant to be on your path or that you loved. It can all come crashing down if it's not meant to be in your life. So just make sure that you sit down and meditate on that, you pray on that, and you make sure that that's where you want to go with that before you do it. Because I did it without thinking, and let me tell you, it was not freaking easy, okay? All right, so let's see. Enviva. Enviva is a company. It's one of the world's largest biomass energy companies, and it's collapsing right now. This is part of the new age coming in with the big corporations that have been destroying our beautiful earth. They're coming down one by one. And Enviva is a harvest. They harvest the forests to make wood pellets for like large power plants in Europe, in the UK, in Japan, and South Korea. Their green claims that they were claiming everything was so, green and carbon, whatever. Yeah, fraudulent as hell. They were lying. The factories were cheaply built. They had faulty machinery and large-scale fiscal miscalculations regarding the costs. Okay, they were burning off forests to make energy that they claimed produced zero emissions, and they had a $250 million loss. So I, for one, would like to clap for that. What else did I have? Great minds shouldn't think alike. You always hear like great minds think alike, and to a point that's good. But like, if all the greatest minds thought alike, where would we be right now? In all seriousness, where would we be? Everybody has to think differently. Great minds should not think alike. We have people like Tesla. We have people like Nostradamus. We have people like Plato. We have people like Da Vinci. These were all great minds that thought differently about different things. You know what I mean? And thank God they did, because without that, we wouldn't have the beautiful art, the highest technology, and so on and so forth. All right. So Spirit also wants you to know that you should never trust these people again. Okay? The ones that hurt you. We're going to pull a couple cards. I think I wanted to do my... Hold on. All right. Yeah, I'm going to do a couple Nostradamus cards here and see what comes out. Let's see what we got. Hold on one second. I'm back, sorry. 10 o'clock on the 10 o'clock on the clock. Yeah, I'm gonna put them back in because really they fell out. But... oh my god! Why is it always coming out with 4? All right. Oh, 5 this time. Wow. Okay. Oh boy, this is gonna be a long one. All right. So we got the Fool. We've got the 4 of Moons. We've got the Hierophant in reverse. I'll move these over a little bit. We've got the 7 of Spheres, and we've got the 9 of Spheres, okay? All right, time for the learning. Oh, I think I got it right. Let's see. The Fool card. First card in the Major Arcana, okay? Now, you know Nostradamus' cards are a little different than the original tarot, which is why I like to read out of the book. This is a learning channel. It's not just a tarot channel, and I would love for you to learn this deck with me. So, the Fool card is one of the most ancient characters in the history of the world. He is the traditional safety valve, the one who bursts the balloon, who challenges the establishment. Oh, challenges the establishment, like I was talking about with In Viva, okay? Who moves at his own pace in the world. He is an explorer, one who sets out on a great journey in a state of ignorance, yet he possesses the willingness to learn. An outsider exempt from retribution, even when he speaks against those in power, he exemplifies crazy wisdom, the ability to see through the obscuring veils of the world to the strange and remarkable truth of life itself. Jack, the eternal simpleton of the fairy tale, is a type of fool, as is Percival, the Grail winner, who succeeds where others fail because of his simple faith. He is the comedic clown of the ancient Greek drama, the simpleton of Shakespeare's darkest plays, Merlin in his madness, and it's pronounced Merlin, not Marlin. Lear with his own personal fool, the mad and divinely inspired shaman of Irish myth, Swebgilt? I don't know him, sorry. He is also Nostradamus, who exhibited many of the qualities of the fool. He was a visionary who was often perceived as mad, a wise man who seemed to act without forethought, a joker who taught through strange and unlikely actions, a wanderer who seemed without goals, yet who kept to his path with a diligence seldom equal. In the context of the Lost Book, we may be reminded of the 13th century story of the wandering Jew, who, according to a legend, mocked Jesus on his way to the crucifixion and was condemned to walk the roads of the world until he found forgiveness. The interpretation of this card. Because he is outside the world, the Fool has no number. He is the card 0. Okay? And his ability is not only to represent the seeker, but to appear anywhere and everywhere in the tarot deck. He or she, although the Fool is invariably portrayed as a man, both genders are represented, can lead the way, walking backwards before us. He moves throughout the pack and changes whenever he encounters one of the other archetypes. We might see him as a blank page, waiting for words to be written that will explain his journey. He is literally a wild card, beckoning you to follow where he leads, wherever that may be. Okay, he is upright. So we got carefree journeying, foolish wisdom, innocence, clarity, unpredictability, curiosity, extravagance, unworldliness, nonsense, wandering, and surrender to greater powers. So it looks like somebody's going to take a leap of faith, not really thinking about whether or not there are going to be consequences, but actually trusting in a higher power before he takes that leap. He or she, sorry, or they, or them, whatever. The quatrain that this picture is taken from is, he will pitch his tent in free places rather than being lodged in cities. I like that. The prophetic reference is the UK Race Relations Act of 1976, which recognized Gypsies and Irish travelers as ethnic groups. Interesting. Okay. So the next one we have is the Four Moons. It is upright. I'll show you the card. I think we've gotten this one in a previous reading. Let's see. Okay, the Four of Moons is from Quatrain 828. It says, forgeries of gold and silver multiply so that after their seizure they are thrown in the lake. I'm going to take a guess. This card represents the person who has reached the top of the ladder of success and is no longer sure what lies ahead. Well, it looks like the person that's represented in this card, it may be the one taking the leap of faith. The resultant falling away of enthusiasm and the loss of direction makes it a difficult place to be. Here the papal figure seems less positive, despite being balanced by the power of the pen and the banner with the crossed keys. Perhaps the threatening serpent approaching from his left side accounts for this. In traditional tarot, the influence of the moon may be seen to grow stronger, giving the individual a moony quality with a tendency to daydream and be uncertain. The interpretation of this card stretches all the way from dullness to extreme boredom and even self-loathing. You may feel divided, stressed, and weary after too much work. Accept this as a period of rest and reflection and try to believe in yourself. Do not harbor bitterness toward others. The key words for this card are weariness, dejection, boredom, dissatisfaction, affliction, bitterness, and being stuck. All right. Let's move on to the Hierophant in reverse, which is card number 5. We got 4, 5, I was saying, and then we have 7. So they are kind of going in succession with a few missing, but that matches up with the 1, 2, 3, 4 earlier. Now, you know I don't like when the major arcana are in reverse. That's usually not a great thing in this deck. Okay, so reverse, there is a real danger that to accept guidance from this person or from one's inner self may lead to increased problems. Masters of wisdom, whether popes or occult teachers, may seem all-powerful and enlightened, but have all too often been shown to have feet of clay. And we know what that means. When it rains, they melt. Okay? So right now we have somebody listening to, I'm going to say an occult teacher, like a tarot card reader, maybe a karmic one. And maybe that karmic tarot card reader is trying to convince somebody to take a leap of faith. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay. Of course, the word Pope means father, and like the emperor, the Hierophant could be seen as a well-meaning but ultimately mistaken teacher or even misguided parent. So we could also have a parent out here that's not quite doing the right thing by his children, his or her children. In readings, this card usually reflects the presence of a strong figure or an institution to which we might turn to for help or guidance. The reverse of this can mean that if we turn away from such authority figures, replacing their wisdom with our own, like I did with the real tarot reader, with all the attendant problems this may bring. However, the card can and does represent personal convictions or beliefs that outweigh the more established institutions, such as organized religion. Reversed is dogmatism, hypocrisy, weakness, instability, inflexible morality, and turning away from established truths. The quatrain that goes with this is 212. Eyes closed but open to ancient imagination. Monkish habits will count for nothing. So whoever this leader or father or mother, parent, whatever, whoever the Hierophant is representing as of yet, is not to be trusted. They see in the upright, it would be somebody that you go to unhesitatingly for advice and direction. Okay? But reversed, you really shouldn't be speaking to this one if you're looking to, get some advice. All right, so the next one we've got the Seven of Spheres, which is in the back. It's from quatrain 830, and the quatrain reads, treasure rediscovered gives offense to all, and within 2 places near the basilica. Right? What has been prepared or worked for comes to fruition when efforts are blessed by divine grace. The image from the Lost Book suggests 2 people discussing spiritual or secular knowledge. Wisdom they will hopefully put to the best possible use. But there is also a threat of conflict, either between the 2 or within you, represented by the 3rd figure, who crouches beside them and looks back over one's shoulder as if seeking wisdom from elsewhere. The greatest gifts may need caution and consideration, even when they come from such an essential source. Okay, I'm going to show you the card. Okay, so on one hand, this card is all about gain, money, profit, and wealth. All right. On the other hand, it carries a sense of things getting in the way, of slowing down or getting nowhere. Well, I mean, if you're talking to someone like this, you're probably going nowhere fast. So that's what I get from that. The older meaning suggests that this has to do with taking a break or purging yourself of the clutter in your life or the things no longer needed. Take care not to be too much of a perfectionist. Such an approach can limit progress. Don't overthink. And first of all, don't listen to this person, whoever that turns out to be when I'm done. And don't overthink what you're going through right now. Usually you should just stay in that full energy and relax and just take that leap of faith and don't do anything that your gut is telling you not to. So, and look at the signs around you. Like if you're getting ready to go somewhere to do something that you're not sure about and you can't decide on, just see if things happen to slow you down. You know what I mean? See if maybe you trip and fall, and or your dog has to go to the bathroom, so you have to walk them before you leave, or the car won't start, or you run out of gas halfway there. Those are all signs from God that's letting you know you're going the wrong direction. Turn around, go home, rethink this whole reevaluate this whole situation, and then make a better choice. That's how he works in your life. He works through things and people. Okay? The keywords are upright, are reward for good work, money, wealth, profit, purification. All right? The next card, I can't believe he gave me 5 cards. The next card is the 9 of Spheres. I'll show you the card. Okay, we got a lot of pentacles out here, not a lot of cups. Okay, that's all we have so far right now, honestly, is pentacles and cups. We have Taurus energy, we have Aries energy, with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in there. Okay, so the Nine of Spears is from original quatrain 670. The Great One will be the captain of the world. No other will be more loved, proclaimed, or so feared. Okay. The influence of comets, wanderers, on human life and the destiny was wildly acknowledged during Nostradamus' lifetime and in the following centuries. A horoscope could be completely thrown by the appearance of one of these wandering objects. Like I was saying, meteorites. Like, see how that, now that's the first time that card's come out since I started reading for y'all, and I was just explaining how meteorite made the stone on my ring, the moldavite. It can throw you all, I'm telling you, that's a sign. Don't get moldavite unless you're ready. Trust me, I've done the light work. Okay? Okay. So, where was I? The great astronomer Tycho Brahe, whose life overlapped that of Nostradamus, made careful observations of the great comet of 1577 and demonstrated that it was further away than the moon. For Tycho, I don't know how to say his name, and others, comets represented an obvious change in the celestial sphere, which was supposed to be unchanging. Here, the figure stands in an attitude of wonder, lost in contemplation of the significance of the fiery comets. How crazy is that? Oh my God. Okay. Don't get the moldavite unless you're ready, people. I'm warning you. I have 4 big-ass stones on this sucker. And ever since I got it, my life's been torn to shreds. But it's coming up wonderfully. Just like a flower. All right, so the interpretation of this card is, this is the card of fruition, okay? Like I was saying, it brings things into your life the right way when you wear it, okay? Of reaching a good and happy conclusion. All of the work that you've put in finally pays off. Your life is happy, balanced, and productive. Spiritually, this card suggests that you've reached a place of maturity and that your deepest desires are fulfilled, okay? Upright, the key words are achievement, consequence, maturity, realization, and contentment, which I'm getting to right now. Little by little, let me just get my daughter back and watch. Okay, so the next deck of cards that I'm going to use is going to be the Rider-Waite. I'm probably going to have to split these cards up a little bit to get the message, but I'm just going to do a little bit. Oh, shit. Oh, that broke at the same card both times. Wow, the sun and... Yeah, that's crazy. That was the second time I split the deck and it was the same 2 cards. Got a sneaky, sneaky man up in there, right? Alright. There we go. That should be good. And let's get one on the Fool. Hold on, I got a hair tip on me somewhere. Alright. Have one on the Fool, please. Taking a leap of faith. Not really caring what other people think. Coming out of your head, we've got the 8 of Swords in reverse. We've got the Page of Wands and New Passionate Beginning. And we've got, you can put your guard down. You know, whoever's taking this leap of faith, it's time. You can put your guard down. It looks like it'll be all right, but let's just double check because we do have the Magician in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So let's do a double check on the 7 of Wands in reverse. Okay. We want on the 7 of Wands in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. That's not, well, it's a lot. Oh, King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's, if, okay. The King of Wands in reverse is coming out of his head about a lot of stuff right now, okay? He wants to make, he wants to make a passionate offer. He wants somebody else to put their guard down. It's not him that's putting his guard down. His guard will always be up. He's the King of Wands in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's not going to work out well, whatever it is, okay? Stay steady. Hold your ground. All right, we got the Four of Moons. Let me get one on the Four of Moons, please. It's kind of like the Four of Cups. Oh, okay. We got the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles again, and the Chariot. Cancer energy. A lot of Cancer energy up in here. But also, just so that you guys know, because Mercury and the Sun are both in Sagittarius right now, a lot of your exes are going to come up as the Queen of Wands or the King of Wands in either upright or reverse, because they're in passionate fire energy. There is a ton of fiery energy going on around right now. So this King of Wands does not have to be a fire sign. All right, he could be any sign, even a water sign. Okay, so we got the Chariot energies, but here we got they're thinking about going. Okay, because right now he's at a standstill. This came out first. He's thinking about going because nothing else is working. He can't keep sending these people to you and expect you to forgive him. That's why. He knows he has to do it himself. And he's listening to this idiot, all right? So expect the worst. Show me one on the Hierophant. Of course, there's no rest for the wicked, baby. We got the Four of Swords in reverse, okay? Whoever that is about to fall right on their fucking swords. You see how the swords are placed right at his face, throat, and heart chakras? Whoever the Hierophant is, let me ask, who? Oh, it's the Hermit's on the bottom of the deck. Who is this Hierophant? Can I get a court card, please? Who is this Hierophant? It is air energy. The Hierophant could be a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. But yeah, no, you know what? Yeah, it's his third eye, his throat, and his solar plexus that the knives or the swords are pointing at. Oh shit! The World card. Queen of Swords in reverse. It's a shitty Libra. It's a broken down, old, ugly Libra that likes to use what are those things called? Oh God, I had it for a second there. You know, the filters on their pictures. It's a broken down old Libra that doesn't tell the truth and likes to start wars between people and copycat people. Yeah. So, ooh, and it's a female. I guarantee you that. Let's see what we got here. The Ace of Cups. And the Wounded Warrior on the bottom of the deck. So somebody's beat up, sick and tired of being sick and tired, okay? You want to make an emotional offer, and they want somebody to think it's from God. So they're using a tarot card reader to relay the message. But they're doing it to a high priestess. And she sees through that bullshit. So you go, girl. You just go and go and go and go. And for my high priestesses out there, you know what's up. You're not stupid. Let me get one on the 7 of Spheres. What was that about again? Because I've only pulled that card a couple of times. Let me make sure I get the message right. Okay, reward for good work, money, wealth, profit, and purification. All right, let's see what the cards say. All right, Spirit, what do you got for me? 7 of Spheres, please. We got Judgment on the Devil. We got the Devil card at the bottom of the deck, guys. Capricorn energy, but I'm not feeling that from this right now. When you get the Devil and Archangel Gabriel in the same 2 cards that come out, you can guarantee that judgment is being called on the Devil himself, okay? Card number 20. Somebody could have been born on the 20th. We got 21 here too. So we got Judgment and the World out here. Those are 2 ends. That's the end of a cycle for sure. This King of Wands thinks he's like brilliant. That's what I'm getting from this. There's no. Okay, never mind. All right, I'm gonna stop insulting and start helping. Okay, so we got Judgment. Let me get another one on the 7 of Spheres. Karmic in reverse. All right, so Judgment is being called because they could not decide and they did not listen to their fucking intuition. They did not go inside and learn anything. They have been projecting and projecting and projecting and projecting for so long that they haven't learned anything. It's looking like years, because the end of a cycle, usually cycles like this take a long time. So I'm going to go ahead and say, he's acting. He's pretending. He's the pretender. Okay? And he couldn't decide whether or not he wanted to take the high or low road. So he decided to project. Unfortunately, I don't think he knew that the person he was projecting this shit to was going to make his whole life come crashing down. His 10 of Pentacles is in reverse, okay? Sorry to say, but he's not making any money right now. Matter of fact, he's definitely losing a lot of money right now. I am 100% sure of that, okay? He does not want to move on to calmer waters. We got the 6 of Swords in reverse. He wants to remain in the same delusion that he's in right now. He would like to turn you into the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. He does not like you in your higher energy. He wants you back the way you came, the way he had a hold of you a long time ago. He wants you to revert, but you've done too much work for that, okay? Remember when I said Spirit wants you to know, don't trust these people again. These people that hurt you, okay? Block them out of your life. Set strong boundaries and move on. They mean you no good, and they never will. All right? These are the types of people that we don't want in our life, you know? All right, so let's move on to the 9 of Spheres, just to remember what that was. That was achievement, consequence, maturity, realization, and contentment. Somebody's realizing something right now. They're looking up victory card. I'm right. Yep. Somebody's realizing things are not going to go their fucking way. They're going your way. You're the one looking to the stars. You're the one that's paying attention to the signs. You're the one that's wearing the fucking Moldavite, baby. All right? You're the one with the third eye open. You're the one with the victory, okay? And your victory is over people that look like that. People who steal swords and then stab you in the back with them, all right? Give me one on the victory card, please. Justice in reverse. Victory over an injustice. That's exactly what I was saying earlier, isn't it? Because we got judgment, we got justice, we got the world, we've got the chariot. All this major arcana. That's crazy. And the victory card. Oh, the justice was done by an empress in reverse. Could be an empress that reads tarot. Just saying. Could have that in her name even. Maybe she believes herself to be an empress, but she's fake and steals everybody else's life so that she could get her likes, comments, shares, subscribes. Right? Libra energy. Right? Okay. So I'm going to stop being a brat. Okay, so what do we got next? Let's see. And yeah, I'm going to stop there for that. Let's use the Golden Art Nouveau. Let me get one on this King of Wands. That's who I want to know about. Let's find out what the King of Wands. We'll do the Chariot. We'll do the World and the Hierophant together. I'm going to move these out of the way. And we're going to do Judgment and Hermit and Justice and Victory, okay? All right, so King of Wands. Can I have one on the King of Wands reversed, please, Spirit? Okay. Hold on for one more day. That's what I just heard, okay? He's holding on tight. He's not letting go. He's like, this is mine. It's always been mine. You can't have it. Nobody can have it but me. Right? Right. Well, wrong. You would prefer to stay single and mingle a little bit, right? Build your castle. Anything else on the King of Wands? Why? Who is he holding on to? Why is he holding on to it? Now, you know these cards don't come out in reverse ever because I keep them in the upright, but they all came out in reverse. Oh, no, one's not in the reverse. Oh, I must have put that one in upside down, but okay, God's got a plan. Okay, so we got, he doesn't want the cycle to end. Got the World in reverse, okay? He's wounded, but he's ready to continue to fight. He wants release from the devil just as much as you do. Unfortunately, as you saw him when the devil was at the bottom of the deck, that's an overall energy and it supersedes what you want. So I'm going to assume he wants you to believe, that he's not being devilish anymore, okay? It's just not the truth. Page of Pentacles, he might come in with a small offer, something tangible, something physical, something you can hold. All right. Let's get one on the Chariot. Oh, shit. King of Wands. I mean, this is a Cancer. I'm almost positive. All right. King of Wands. On the Chariot with the Strength card, he is not giving up. Though, that's probably because he's listening to that Empress Libra person. Hierophant in reverse. Give me one on the King of Wands and the Chariot, please. I don't think Spirit has anything else to say. You know what I call this guy? The Lizard King. Look at all the lizards. You see the two little... Those are lizards eating their own tail. Ouroboros, right? Ouroboros. And you got a lizard down there somewhere. Okay, there he is right there. Okay. He's the lizard king. He's Jim Morrison, baby. All right, let me get one on the King of Wands. Okay, I'm not taking all that. I'll just take this one. Dun, dun, dun. 10 of Swords. 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. He's heartbroken because it's ending and he knows it. He doesn't want it to end. He's going to do what he can to stop it from ending, but he's heartbroken about it. Can you believe the Tin Man has a fucking heart? Shocking. Shocker. All right, let me get the World card, please. What do you got for me in the World card and the Hierophant in reverse? Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Really? We've got the Hermit again. Okay. Got that here. So I'm going to say this is advice. We got that whole Page of Pentacles thing on the bottom of the deck again. The tangible offer. Okay, so my advice to this Hierophant in reverse, this Libra female Empress, go inside yourself, honey. Stop listening to what these people are telling you to say. Stop listening to people's lives illegally and using it to make your channel get likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. Okay? I mean, I'm sure you make a lot of money, but God's watching you too, bitch. All right? God's watching you too. And like I said, Cancer energy, we got the King of Cups and the Chariot again on the board. You and this Cancer need to stop working together. You need to stop helping him. He's destroyed a lot of lives, and you've helped him. Walk away from the job. Spirit says. Not me. I'm just a messenger. Okay, so Judgment and the Hermit in reverse, please. Let me get one on that. What do you got for me on Judgment and Hermit in reverse? We've got, you need to be working to help the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles. But instead, you're wasting your time with the jackass, all right? You need to collab with better people. Spirit says, I'm just a messenger, but I'm telling the truth. Let me get one on the Victory card and the Justice in reverse, please. Oosh, okay, Page of Pentacles. It just keeps coming out. There's something about a tangible offer. A victory over an injustice. Somebody all in their head. What's this Page of Pentacles that keeps coming out? What's this Page of Pentacles that keeps coming out? We got the Hierophant again. I can't stress this message enough. There are a lot of repeating cards up in here. Let me show it to you. Hold on. The Hierophant doing the right thing in the upright fashion. Okay, whatever stuff you were doing before, you should stop. Get wish fulfillment that way. Okay? Get out of your head. I know you're stressed out. Maybe you signed a contract. Maybe you've gotten involved with a few felonies that you can't get out of. You're sitting here contemplating what you can do. You're all in your head. You want your wish fulfillment with a contract, but it's just not going to happen. Not for you anyway, but it will happen for somebody else. Let me get one on the star card, please. What's the star card about? That's a new one. Star card, please. Moon card keeps peeking out, so there's secrets involved. We got the Four of Swords and Hanged Man, Judas energy. It's time to put Judas to rest. I mean, that's common sense. Go ahead and see things from a new perspective. You know, you're working with the wrong people. You've got a gift. You've got a gift already. You don't need to be listening to the stories that people are giving you. You don't need to be listening on people's lives illegally to get your content. You already have a gift. What the fuck are you doing this for? That's ridiculous. If you have a gift, use your gift your way, God's way. Why are you doing illegal things with your gift? You shouldn't be doing that. God's going to strike you down for that. He's going to take your gifts. You know that. You talk about it all the fucking time with your big mouth. You know he's going to take them from you. He may let you get pretty high up in the tower before he blows it up, but he's going to take it from you. I guarantee you he will. You keep working with trash like this, you're going to regret it. He's not. He'll move on to the next reader. I can't tell you how many readers he's already been to. You think you're the only one? There's like 30 or 40 of them out there. All right, so I'm going to get you some advice. Give me a second. I am not going to get advice for this King of Wands because really what he needs to do is just go away, okay? He's never going to get what he wants. He's too busy hurting people. So I will get you some advice. Let's see what the gods and goddesses have to say about that. Give me some advice for this female Libra tarot card reader. Athena, knowledge, and Maya, illusion in reverse. I'm so dead. Hold on. What did I say? Put the illusions down. Start using your gift for yourself. The one that God gave you, not the one that somebody's telling you to say, not the illegal listening to other people's lives shit. But let's see what the book says. That's just for me. That one is for me. I'm not just a messenger on that. I'm the actual person that feels that way. And Athena is, you have the knowledge. You already have the knowledge. You don't need to be getting scripted crap from some guy in the double energy. What the hell's wrong with you? All right, so Athena is card number 5, which 5 means change tower, like I said. He'll let you build your tower. Athena, knowledge. Athena, the Greek goddess of intellect and strategy, says, knowledge is power. And you are in the perfect position to gain greater clarity in this time. Your hard work is paying off, and everything you have learned about life has brought you to this moment in time. Your knowledge, logical choices, and intentions are aligned with divine will. Your intellect is keen, and your mind is clear. You know what you have to do. Right now, the world is making sense. You don't have to question or debate it. You can think things... Hold on one second. Sorry about that. Your intellect is keen and your mind is clear. You have your gifts, okay? You don't need to be doing this dumb shit. You're probably going to lose your gifts because you don't use them. Use it or lose it. You know what you have to do. Right now, the world is making sense. You don't have to question or debate it. You can take things at face value. If you think it adds up, that's because it does. Okay? Have courage, my love. Your most precious dreams are within reach. The goddess Athena will help. Now you have an alignment message, okay, which is card number 35 equaling 8 karma, okay? You have Maya illusion in reverse. 35. The goddess Maya has come to give you some clarity now. How have you been in denial about your life lately? You just want to let that sink in for a second, or have you been chasing after an outcome that eludes you? Trying to get somebody to do something that they shouldn't do, maybe? I don't know. It's just taking a wild guess. Do you want to believe in something or someone so badly that perhaps drawn by a potential you hope to see come into fruition? That you have lost your way and given your power over to them? Have you done that, Empress? Have you lost your power and given it over to somebody else? Oof, that's a hard pill to swallow. Your alignment task is to summon your courage and be willing to see things as they really are, rather than the way you want them to be. Be honest with yourself. The goddess Maya understands the seduction of the illusion of separation. I'm going to read that again. The goddess Maya understands the seduction of the illusion of separation. After all, she created illusion of the individual self. Once the illusion has faded, you are free to choose another path, another way, and other people to deeply connect with. This is a wonderful time to do a self-inventory of your life, Empress. How you love, what you believe, who you follow, why you choose to live the way you do. When the goddess Maya comes to break down illusions and delusions, it is a very auspicious sign. Need I say more? No offense, but you have a lot of followers and you really should be doing better for them. Instead of trying to convince them to go back to somebody who destroyed their life and built a tower just to tear it down every decade that they were alive. Somebody who helped somebody take their children away. Somebody who lied on them, gaslit them, deceived them, hurt them physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Someone who does not deserve the people that are watching you. You should care more about the people that are watching you. Stop trying to convince them that because someone's on demon time, that you should go have fun with them. Ridiculous. You should just sit down and have a chat with them, right? No. We did that 30 years ago. It didn't fucking work. And you shouldn't be trying to convince us that it will this time. Love you, bye.